Hi and welcome. I'm joined by 5 Eurovision fans ready to discuss one of this year's Eurovision entries. My name is Charlotte, I'm from Denmark, and I'll be your host today. Now, let's meet our panel of Eurovision fans before we start talking about the Italian entry. Jacques, can you introduce yourself?
Buonasera, Charlotte in Europe. My name is Jacques. I'm from the Netherlands, and I've been into Eurovision for a very long time. And I'm looking forward to a very nice show in Rotterdam.
Buonasera, Principessa! My name is Luke. I come from the neighboring country of Italy called Malta. It's like that small dot on the south. And I'm a huge Eurovision fan, and I look forward to discussing the Italian entry.
Hi, my name is Pawel. I have been a Eurovision fan for a quite while, since 1994, when my home country, Poland, debuted in the contest. Italy is one of the countries, one of only a few European countries I've actually never been to, and I'm glad we will not be going there for Eurovision next year.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm from Scotland. I've been a Eurovision fan for many years, and I will say throughout the years of being a fan that I think that Italy should have won many more times than they actually did, that they have had a lot better songs than the songs that actually beat them in many years.
Hi, my name is Alberte. I'm 21 years old and I come from Denmark, which is also kind of related to the song because the bass player of Måneskin is Danish. So hi, alle sammen. I've been a fan of Eurovision since 2014, but I've watched it since 2010. So not as long as many of these guys, these old people, but I consider myself a huge fan.
The song we'll talk about is then the Italian entry. They have picked the Sanremo winner, the band Måneskin. The band used the Danish word Måneskin, which means moonlight. And they came up with that through their bass player, as Alberte mentioned, Victoria. Victoria is Danish. Guys, what do you think about this Italian entry?
This and Bulgaria are my favorite entries of this year. And I realize how different they are, but that doesn't matter. I think this entry is what I describe as grungy rock. It's gritty and it's not really refined rock music. You can just feel like all the emotion and the raw production and everything. It just gives it this angry vibe, which it's supposed to have, this angry, frustrated vibe. It's an incredible song and an incredible production with a powerful chorus and a powerful verse, and everything about it is just powerful and incredible. And I've been listening to it on repeat all day today, basically. It's amazing, and I really hope it'll do really well.
Well, I really like the Sanremo Festival each year, and this year I thought there were Annalisa and Naomi and Aiello were actually the better songs, but I'm not really a fan of this type of music. But on the final night, it was wonderful. They were just terrific, and it sort of like became apparent that they were going to actually win the contest, which indeed they did. I do like this on its own as a song for the 3 minutes that it lasts, despite, as I say, that I don't like this type of music. But my youngest loves it and tells me you got to go and buy their album, and so I did, and this is it. And I can only stand listening to the songs on it one at a time. I need to have something middle of the road like ABBA or the Cars whole album, and then I can listen to one song on this album at a time, and listening to them one at a time is fine. But for 8 in a row, way too much. But I do believe that with France, Switzerland and Malta, this should be one of the top 4 runners this year. And if they win, I'll be delighted, because we'll be heading off to the beautiful country of Italy again. And that's what I think they're meant with this year.
Well, I actually hope we will not head to Italy for the contest next year. It's one of the songs that I can honestly say I've listened to the whole song only 3 times. I always skip that. Nothing's right about it. I don't like the music. It annoys me to a point when I just get like, really just get away from me. It's one of those, for me, honestly, it's one of the worst Eurovision songs ever. I really don't like it. I got it like in a very, very bottom. For me, only North Macedonia, Austria, and Serbia are worse than Italy this year. I guess I understand why it can appeal to so many people and why people like it. And if it will win, good for them, because I've said many times, I wish every country well, regardless of my own opinions. But I just don't like the type of music. The video I feel like it makes a complete mash of my brain, and I just can't get on with it. So I'm really sorry to everyone, and especially to you, Alberte, because I know you really love that. So I'm sorry, but for me, it's a massive no. It doesn't happen very often. I react like that to Eurovision songs, but that happened with Italy this year. If they would send Fai Rumore last year, it wasn't one of my favorite songs. This one, it's totally different. So, sorry, Italy.
Okay, so let me just say that I really love Italian songs. I mean, it's the Italian language. It has something in it. It's like so fluent with the music. It's like it had the vowels and the consonants that just mix with the music so really well. And more often than not, I really love the Italian songs when they are sung in Italian. I loved Fai Rumore last year. There are many songs that I really love from Italy. L'Essenziale, Soldi. There are so many songs. Il Volo, that was like one of the major highlights of Eurovision for me. Okay, so when I come to this song, not that much. I can appreciate that it's a good song. I mean, I can appreciate that it's a rock song, and I can say what Alberto was saying, that it has like this really raw, angry emotion in it, that you just can feel it and you can see it on stage, and you can just integrate with the song and just feel angry about something, just something random at that point, and just can feel it. But it just when it comes on my playlist and it starts and it goes, and I was like, okay, that's not. So no, I don't usually like the song, and I'm also not a really fan of songs that just repeat the title of the song one after another and after another. That basically the chorus. So not that much. I'm sorry, Italy. I had really high hopes, but not this year. No.
And Jacques, what do you think?
Well, Italian songs often grow on me. The first time I hear an Italian song, I often don't like it, and then it grows on me, and then it becomes a favorite. Not with Måneskin. They sing about we are out of our minds, but different from them. I don't know what it means, but different it is. But Måneskin, Moonlight, is brings the dark in the night of the 22nd of May in Rotterdam, because I don't see the light in this song. I fully understand that they want to be different, but the song is so pretty monotonous, and I don't like this song, and I don't think it is any good. I can relate to a good rock song, but in my book this just ain't the real thing. The riffs are not unique, and the singing is boring, like, well, a black canvas, and it will never shine the light on me. So it has no deeper musical meaning to me, this song, and it's a complete miss from Italy. Sorry.
I'm a sucker for rock music in Eurovision. I'm a sucker for the Italian language. My favorite language. It's so romantic, so beautiful. When you then top that with the Danish name of the band, one might think that this would actually be a candidate for my top points this year. Unfortunately, it just isn't. If we split the song up, I do like the various parts in it, but put together, it just becomes a bit of a mess to me. I do hear potential in the song to be what I would consider a top scorer, but it's not quite there. It's an okay song. Just I could have hoped for something a little bit better. Now, I haven't gotten around yet to rate all 39 songs this year, but I think this might just sneak into my personal top 10 this year, but that's only because this is actually quite a weak year for me. It's definitely not a strong year. Speaking of top 10, since their return in 2011, Italy have been in it 9 times and finished 7 of those times in top 10. Could this be another top 10 result for Italy? Jacques, what do you think?
If I have to believe Alberta, yes. If I have to believe the bookmakers, certainly. But I don't see the Eurovision audience vote for this, and I don't see it happening. I think it will end as number 13 or 14, and then that's a well-deserved place. But no, I don't think it's gonna make the top 10. Sorry, again. And to add one thing, you said Italian language is a romantic language. I just think Italian is the most sexy language in the world. every time you hear it, and I relate to Luke that everything flows with the music, and that's why it's such a sexy language. It's hot. It's absolutely a hot language, and that's why I normally grew into a song for Eurovision when I heard it several times, especially when I heard it live. But in this time, I don't think it will make me feel sexy, this song this year. No.
And Luke, will this hot, sexy language bring this song into top 10, you think?
I don't think so, no. I think it will go somewhere between maybe 16th, 17th, somewhere like that. I think the problem with the song that it's just too much. It's absolutely bonkers, you know. It's the energy is way up there and it never goes down. It's like 3 minutes full energy, and people become restless, you know. And I like when I was hearing to my friends talking about the song, I came with another similar song, you can say, of this, which was a Hungarian song called Viszlatnya, something like that. It's the same. It's like this high energy, never goes down, and that song didn't do well in the final. It qualified, but didn't do well. And I can say that Italy is going to have the same, and even due to the fact that usually Eurovision audiences go for a much softer rock song, and that's much softer rock song is actually the Finnish song. So they will actually vote for Finland rather than Italy, I guess. I know that Alberte is not agreeing with me, but I can say what I want. And but yeah, I don't think it will do well. But it will not come last. I think it still have that niche that will actually vote for the song.
Should we then move on to Alberte? Do you think this can finish in top 10?
I mean, I hope it will, because I feel like we often see like really polished rock songs in Eurovision, but this one is grungy, which is something that we don't often see. I'm not a rock connoisseur, but I do listen to a lot of rock and metal music in my free time. So I think this is something that we have not really seen before, that grungy vibe. Like Hard Rock Hallelujah was refined metal music. This is an entirely different genre. But I do think that it's something we don't often see, and I think it will do well because of that. It has this shock factor that I think will make people vote for it. I'm not sure it will win, unfortunately, because it's a winner in my book. But I do think it'll place in top 10 or even top 5.
And Michael, how do you think Italy will do?
Well, Italy or Italian songs, of course, are always great because all the Italian words end in vowels practically, which means that they can say anything. They have any words. They can actually put the word orange into a song, which you can't in English because there's nothing rhymes with orange. But and so that's why Italian is such a good language for singing. This one again, very much heavy on the word allora. You can hear that a lot from it. If you go back to 2016, you may remember Georgia and the Midnight Gold song that they had. And the United Kingdom actually gave that 12 points. And I'll tell you why they gave them 12 points is because generally in the United Kingdom, they think that Eurovision is extremely old-fashioned. And so they thought that the Georgian song so much was more modern and of its time. And this is of its time. The Italian song is actually a song that is of 2021's time. It's not a time from the 1980s, which I can name at least four songs that seem to think it's 1980. It's 2021. Just because the UK will probably give it 12, it's definitely going to be up there high with the UK. It doesn't mean to say that the rest of Europe is, but I can see a lot of countries that will give it high marks. And as I said right at the very beginning when we were discussing the song, I think this is definitely going to be in the top 4. And I actually think it's one of the potentials to win.
Well, if that would be up to me, that for me it's the worst song out of the big 5. Because in the way I ranked song this year, like I said, I've got it a 4 from the bottom. So the 3 countries that I placed in the bottom 3, North Macedonia, Austria, and Serbia, will not qualify anyway. So for me, that would have been last place in the final. But I understand there are people that type of music, that particular song will appeal to. And I do believe people will vote for it. And will it make top 10? I don't think so. It will be, with a bit of luck, it will be on the left side of the scoreboard or the top of the right-hand side. But I can't see this being anywhere near the top 5, for example. No, I don't think so.
At first, I was thinking that if Finland qualifies for the final, then those 2 countries, Finland and Italy, would be competing for the same voters, leaving none of them to do actually well. But then I started listening to the songs right after each other and comparing them like that, they are actually very different. So no, I don't think anymore that will be the case. There should be room for both of them. If Italy delivers a great performance, this could be a top 10 entry. Right now, I'm leaning towards that they will finish just outside top 10. If I'm to make a prediction, it will be around 12 to 15. That's where I think it will end. It will definitely be close to top 10, but maybe just outside. If we use the Eurovision scale 0 to 8, 10 and 12 points, I will give Italy 5 points. What about you guys? Starting with Jacques?
3 points. That's the maximum. Sorry.
I'm gonna give it 4 points. It's not my absolutely worst song, but It's definitely not my best. So I'm not in the middle lower half, so 4 points.
And Pawel, I have a feeling it's not going to be much better from you.
1 for trying, and that's a really stretched one, because 0 was reserved for me for only one country this year after hearing all the songs. So yeah, only 1 for Italy.
On its own, I'm going to give it 10 points. That doesn't necessarily mean to say that it's my second favorite in this year if I was to do the top 10. But if I was writing down marks out of that, I'd give it 10 and then sort them into a 12 to 1 when I was actually going to give them that. But it's up there with a 10.
And Alberte, can you top the 10?
I'm gonna go ahead and give Italy 12 points. I absolutely adore this song so much. So of course 12 points.
What kind of performance would you like to see from Italy here? I think this is for Alberte.
Well, like I mentioned, it has kind of a grungy vibe to me. It kind of reminds me of like Marilyn Manson on his first ever record. So I think they should keep it like grunge. I don't know if it's possible for them to do like black and white and just go completely out on hair flips and everything, because I do think that the outfits they wore for Sanremo were too pretty for grunge, which I think they're going for. So maybe just black and white, all out on hair flips and rock and everything. Yeah, exactly like Luke is doing. I think they should do that and just amp it up, like really distorted guitar, and basically just perform in an angry way. I think that's really the best way to describe the grunge vibe. So yeah.
And Pawel, can they actually do anything which could make you be more positive about it?
Well, like I said before, many times, I wish every country well, but it's me not liking that type of music. Never liked any type of rock, and that is just, and I can't exactly put my finger on why I found it like even annoying. Like I said, I don't know. It's just one of those songs that my ears literally bleed when I hear it, and I can't deal with it. But I'm pretty sure they will do their best. And like I said, I can see Italy being on the left side of the scoreboard. So I guess whatever they do, that type of music will appeal to a certain group of people, and they will vote for it. So, well, with a smile on my face, I will say good luck, Italy.
Does anyone have something they would like to add regarding the Italian entry?
Well, all I hope is that those 3 minutes will go fast, and I hope they can squeeze it into 1 minute. And sorry, Alberte, I know you love it to pieces, and you're right. So, but when this song will come up, the volume will go down, and I will pray to the music gods for a rapid end of this song.
What I was going to say was, please, Italy, if you win, please don't talk too much. Okay, we don't want a deja vu of the 1991 Eurovision where you were like talking, and each Sanremo you were like 75% talk and maybe 25% like some songs. You know, please don't. I mean, we know that you know how to talk a lot, and you know that you have a beautiful language, and you know that you know how to pronounce English with the A at the end, but please, just go on with the show, okay? But good.
So we don't want Toto to host the contest once again?
Definitely not. Even if he is a gentleman, with him getting the chair to Giuliola to sit, but no. a big no.
I just want to say that unlike Alberta, is it Alberta or Albert? How do you pronounce your name?
Alberte.
Okay, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to, in case I get it wrong. But I hope that they don't go all grungy. The song is hard, and so I hope they keep to the same as what they do in San Remo, or because they seem to kind of like to wear outrageous costumes. I hope they actually go with that, and that'll soften the song up just a little bit, and maybe get some of the ones that don't like that type of music just towards them favorably, give them some extra points. So that's what I hope they do. And
Michael, since you have the album, can you just tell us which of the songs on the album people should listen to, if they should just have one?
Well, there's only 8 songs on it, which normally I would say that 8 songs is a little poor, that there's only 8, but 8's enough. And 2 of the songs are actually in English. There's I Wanna Be Your Slave and For Your Love. But all the songs are similar to their Eurovision entry. It has the guitar sound. The ones that start a bit slower go into the same noise, if we can call it noise, later on. But as I say, listening to them one at a time, it's actually fine. They don't drag them out for 10 minutes or whatever. They're 3 minutes, hard-hitting songs, and that's it. And it sounds really good. The stereo is actually quite... it's a good stereo system, bought long time ago, and our neighbours are away and have been for a long time, so I'm making the use of the noise with it, and this sounds really, really good loud. When they come back, it'll have to go back to the whisper, but yeah, if you like that, I'd recommend buying it.
With that, I would like to say thank you to our panel and to the viewers. We'll soon return with new panel members and the rest of the 2021 songs. Take care, and don't forget to subscribe and follow Eurovisionary. And bye, guys.
Ciao.
Guys, held og lykke i Italien.
Ciao.